So we can start the 22nd page of Govind pareekh. Okay, so till Madatya we have seen. Next one is Dushya of Panduroga. Okay, according to Charaka, Rasa is getting Dushya. Okay, Rasa is the main thing which is getting Dushya, but along with that, Rekta, Mamsa, Kapha and Vada is also getting vitiated. Okay, so according to Charaka, Rasa is the main thing which is getting vitiated, and along with that, Rekta, Mamsa, Kapha and Vada. The five things are getting vitiated in Panduroga. Okay, according to Sushruta, Rekta is the main dhatu which is getting vitiated for getting Panduroga. Okay, so these are the differences according to Charaka, Rasa, or otherwise Twak you can say. Okay, Rasa or Twak. According to Sushruta, Rekta is getting vitiated. Okay, next one is the Madhya Avastha, stages of the Madhya. Okay, due to the intake of the excessive alcohol, so there will be stages are there, alcoholic stages are there. So Charaka and Sushruta both are telling 3 stages are there. According to Madhava Nidana, 4 stages are there. So the stages you can note down. According to Charaka, Pradhama, Madhyama, Andhya. The three stages of the three stages of the Madhya. First stage is Pradhama, Madhyama and then Andhya, Anthya, Andhya. These are the 3 stages of the Madhya according to Charaka. According to Sushruta, Purva, Madhyama, Paschima. Purva, Madhyama, Paschima. These are the 3 stages of the Madhya according to Sushruta. Okay, according to Madhav Nadana 4, the same thing like a Pradhama, Madhyama, Adya, Dvidiya, Tritiya and Chaturtha. Adya, Dvidiya, Tritiya, Chaturtha. Okay, so these are the 4 stages of Madhya according to Madhav Nadana. Then types of Madatya is there. One second. So types of Mada is there. Okay. The types of Mada, it is 4 according to Charaka. Vada, Pitta, Kapha, Sannipadaja. These are the 4 types of Mada according to Charaka. Madhya Avastha, it is 3. Okay, Madhya Avastha is 3. Then types of Mada, 4 are there. Vada, Pitta, Kapha, Sannipadaja. Okay, according to Sushruta, Madhya Janita Rogas are mentioned. Due to the excessive intake of alcohol, we can get disorders. So, which are the disorders? Panatyaya, Paramada, Panajirna, Pana Vibhrama. So, these are the Madhya Janita Roga. This is mentioned by Sushruta. Okay, so the next one is Moola, from where the hikka will be originated. Hikka ke Moola. Okay, so hiccups will be getting, no? So 5 types of hikkas are there according to Charaka, according to Sushruta, 5 types are there. So each hikka from where it is originating. Okay, so the location. So for Annaja hikka, there is no particular location. According to Charaka, according to Sushruta, particular location is not there. Yamala hikka, which is told by Sushruta Acharya, he is telling that Yamala hikka is formed from Shirogriva. Okay, that is a location where Yamala hikka will be forming. Next one is Vyabheda hikka. Vyabheda hikka is not mentioned by Sushruta, that is mentioned only by Charaka. So he is telling Vyabheda hikka is formed from Jatrumula. Okay, next one is Kshudra hikka. According to Charaka, the Moolasthana of Kshudra is Khanda. According to Sushruta, it is Jatrumula. Then Gambhira hikka, Charaka is telling Nabhi Pakvasha is the Moola. According to Sushruta, Nabhi is the Moola for Gambhira hikka. Then Mahadi hikka, according to Charaka, it is originated from Marma, and Sushruta is also telling it is from Marma. So these are the Moolas of the different types of hikka. Okay, then Purusha Ulpati Karana numbers according to Charaka 5, according to Sushruta it is 6. Okay, then for Nadi Svedana, okay, for doing the Nadi Svedana, Nadi Yantra is there, no? So the length of the Nadi, okay, so length of the Nadi, it is important. So according to Charaka, the length of the Nadi is 1 Vyama, and according to Sushruta, it is half Vyama. Okay, for using the Nadi Svedana, the length of the Nadi is according to Charaka 1 Vyama, according to Sushruta half Vyama. Okay, next one is Prameha Pidakas. Okay, so according to Charaka it is 7 in number. Okay, so in that Kapha, due to the kapha and medadikya vali, like there is increase of kapha dosha, increase of medas will be there. Okay, that is in the Sharavika, Kachapika, Jalini. Sharavika, Kachapika, Jalini, here kapha and medas are excessively increasing. So because of that, this is very difficult to treat these three conditions. Okay, in Sharavika, Kachapika, Jalini, there is excessive kapha dosha and excessive medo dhatu is getting vitiated. So it is very difficult to cure this prameha pedaga. Okay, Sarshapi, allergy, Vinada, Vidradi, these are all Pitta-Olbana condition. There is excessive Pitta is getting vitiated. So these four conditions we can treatable. Sadhya. Okay, Sarshapi, allergy, Vinada, Vidradi, these are all happen because of the Pitta dosha. So it is easy to treatable. Sharavika, Kachapika, Jalini, these are all here kapha and medo dhatu is getting vitiated. So it is difficult to treat that three conditions. So next they are telling about the features of the Prameha Pedaka. Sharavika. Okay, so Sharavika is Sharava Sadrisha. Okay, so there is a Pedaka, there is a boil or carbuncle which is forming that is similar to Sharavika. Sharava Sadrisha. Sharava Sadrisha means earthen pan. E-A-R-T-H-E-N. Earthen pan. P-A-N. Okay, like a saucer. So saucer shaped boil which is forming, that is called Sharavika. So there will be elevated borders will be there, depression will be there in the center. Elevated borders and depressed center will be there. So that type of boil we can call it as Sharavika. Next one is Kachapika. So Kachapika means it is similar to the tortoise shell. Okay, so in that way if you are getting a boil, that is called Kachapika. Avagada Arthi. Okay, Avagada, it is a deep seated condition and there it is a severe painful condition. Avagada Arthi. So it is a deep seated boil and it is a very painful condition. Okay, so there is a Avagada Arthi va Bede Parigrahavali. Okay, so it has a very big base will be there. Parigraha, base. Okay, so the boil which is formed, it is a very deep seated condition, it is very painful and it has a very big base and it will be resembling the back of the tortoise, like tortoise shell is there, no? So in that way if boil is resembling, that is called Kachapika. Next one is Jalini. Okay, Sirajala. Sirajala means there will be network of vessels will be there. Okay, so there is a boil which is formed that will be covered with a network of vessels will be there. Ruja Nistoda Bahula. There will be severe pain will be there. Pain, burning sensation will be there. Then Anega Chota Chidrasa Yukta, which means multiple small sieve like openings will be there in the Jalini. Okay, so it will network of fibers will be there and there will be severe pain, burning sensation and multiple sieve like openings you can see in the Jalini. Next one is Sarshapi. So Sarshapi means it will be looking like a Sarshapika, like the mustard seeds are there, no? In that way you will be getting a boils. Okay, Shikrapaki. So very easily it will separates. Okay, separates very quickly. Okay, so that type of pedaga is called as Sarshapika. So here they are telling Shikrapaki एक बड़ी पिटिका जिसके चारों ओर अनेक छोटे छोटे पिटिका है. So that is actually it is a lection of Putrani. Okay, in Putrani here एक बड़ी पिटिका. In Putrani पिटिका. Putrani means it is a Prameha पिटिका. So there what is happening means one large pidaga will be there. Okay, and then around that large pidaga there will be small multiple pidagas will be there. Okay, एक बड़ी पिटिका. Okay, one large one will be there. जिसके चारों ओर means the around that pidagas, around the big pidaga there will be multiple small pidagas also there. Okay, that type of pidaga if you are getting, that is called Putrani. Okay, so that is actually the symptom of Putrani, but here it is mentioned in the Sarshapika. So Sarshapika means it is a Sarshapa like one boil will be forming and there will be, it will separate very quickly. That is a symptom of the Sarshapi. Next one is allergy. Okay, Daha Moha Jwaradayaka. So there will be severe burning sensation, unconscious stage will be there, fever will be occurring. So these are the symptoms of the allergy. Agni Dagdavat Pidadayaka. So there will be severe pain will be there, like a burning sensation, like a fire. Agni Dagdavat, like you have burned that area, in like a fire burn has happened, that much severe pain will be getting in case of allergy. Okay, then Vinada. Okay, Vinada is an important one, because in Vinada they have mentioned that it is usually happening in the Pida and Udara. Pida means back. Okay, so back and the abdomen. These are the two locations where Vinada will be forming. And Neela Varna Pidaka. So it is having blue in color. Okay, so it is a Vinada means blue discoloration Pidaka, and this is happening in the appear in the back and abdomen area, that is called Vinada. Vidradi means abscess formation, Bahya Abhyandra. So in two ways you can get, externally also you can get abscess formation, internally also you can get abscess formations. Okay, so these are the features of the Prameha Pidaka. According to Sushruta, Prameha Pidakas are 10 in number. So in that some important things you can see. Jalini. Okay, so Jalini here he also has mentioned. So what are the Charaka has mentioned additionally? Tivra Daha, like severe burning sensation. Mamsa Jala Avrata. So there will be severe of network of fibers will be there. Okay, like a Mamsa Avrata, like so many muscles and this muscle fibers will get crossing together. So like that you can see in the boy. Then Vinada, Mahadi Pidaka, Neela Pidaka. Bluish discoloration will be there. Mahadi, it is a very large Pidaka will be forming. Then Putrani, Mahadi Alpajada Jnaya Pidaka. Okay, so Putrani, Mahadi Alpajada means it is a very large surface will be affecting. Okay, Putrani, very large surface it is getting spreading, that is called Putrani. Then allergy, Rekta Asida Spotavadi Daruna. So allergy, the color. Okay, color of allergy is Rekta. Rekta means red color, Asida white color. Okay, so Rekta Asida, red or white colored blister vesicles will be forming, like spota, blisters, vesicles will be forming, that is called allergy. Okay, so these are some of the important lakshanas of the Prameha Pidaka. Next one is Vibhinna Rasonke Karma. Like for each rasa sadhana Madhura Amla Lavana Kadutikta Kashaya Rasa. So for each rasa particular properties are there. Okay, so that we'll see, it's very very important. So first one, Madhura Rasa. So Madhura Rasa, what are the things which will it will give to the body? Sharira Satmya, it is Satmya. Okay, it is very Satmya to our body is Madhura Rasa. Prahlada means it pleases our body. Ayushya, it gives ayush to our body. Then Shadindriya Prasadana, it will give nourishment to the Indriyas. Okay, so Shadindriya Prasadana. So that is that you have to highlight it. Shadindriya Prasadana, that is one of the property of Madhura Rasa. Then next one is Amla Rasa. Bhaktam Rojayadi. Okay, so Bhaktam Rojayadi means it helps the appetite. Okay, it will act as a appetizer, or it will give ruchi, like it will give some taste to the food. Okay, Bhaktam Rojayadi. Deham Brahmayadi, it gives nourishment to the it gives nourishment to the body. Mano Bodhayadi, it pleases our mind. Hridayam Tarpayadi, it gives nourishment to the Hridaya. Bhuktam Apakarshayadi, it sometimes it will reduce the this digestive capacity, it will reduce it. Okay, Bhuktam Apakarshayadi. Bhaktam Rojayadi, it gives it gives taste to the food. Okay, Bhaktam Rojayadi. Bhuktam Apakarshayadi, it reduces the digestive capacity. Then Indriyani Dhriti Karodi, it gives strength to the Indriyas. So Indriya Prasadana is Madhura Rasa, Indriya Dhriti Karana Amla Rasa. Rektam Dushayadi, it will vitiate the Rektadadu. Shvayadu Mapadayadi, it will cause a swelling. So if you take excessive Amla Rasa, it will vitiate the Rektadadu, and at the same time it will produce swelling in the body. So that type of things you have to note. Okay, then Lavana Rasa, Sarva Rasa Pratyanika Bhuda, very very important. Okay, so this question you can get. Okay, Sarva Rasa Pratyanika Bhuda is Lavana Rasa. So its meaning is like if you this Levana rasa if you take with along with whatever rasa, Levana rasa will be highly you will be getting. Okay, like whatever in like if you add salt, that salt taste will become. Okay, so if you add along with the madhura also, salt taste will be very excessively you will be getting. So in whichever condition if you mix it, you will have that taste of salt always will be in a excessive manner, you can feel it. Right, so sarva rasa pratyanika bhoga, it is a antagonist or it is an opposite factor. So if you mix it with the other rasas, you will be getting the Levana rasa much more very nicely you can get the Levana rasa. Okay, so that point always you should not. Sarva rasa pratyanika bhoda, that is a quality of a Levana rasa. So Levana rasa always will be superiorly you will be getting if you mix it with the whichever kind of rasas. If you mix it, always Levana rasa or dominantly you can feel it. Marga Vishodedi, it helps to clear the channels. Ahara Yogi, we can use it as a Ahara. Vishavardhaga, it will increases the poison effect. Okay, Krishnadi Mamsani, if you take excessively, it can result in the blackish discoloration in the Mamsa. Pragalayadi Kushtani, it can cause Kushtaroga. Rektam Vardayadi, it will increase the Rekta. Okay, so these are some of the factors by the excessive usage of Levana rasa. Then Katurasa. Katurasa properties Vaktra Shodaka. So if you take Katurasa, then what happens? Excessive water will comes in our mouth. Okay, so it will clear the oral cavity. Srodho Visparaga, it will also clear the channels. Udarda Kandu Nashaka Vipakase Pumsatva Nashaka He. And it will remove the Udarda Kandu Nashaka. So it can cure Udarda Kandu, and because of the Vipaka, it can cause Pumsatva Nashaka. Okay, so Katu rasa, it's because of its Vipaka, Katu Vipaka, it will leads to Pumsatva Nashaka, it leads to infertility. Then Shonida Sankhada Bhinnati, it also will make the this breaking of the Shonida. Okay, so these are the properties of the Katu rasa. Because of the Vipaka, it can create a Pumsatva Nashaka and Shonida Sankhada Bhinnati. Then Tikta rasa, Swayam Arojaka Magar Arojaka Nashaka. That is also very very important point. Okay, Tikta rasa, Tikta rasa. Okay, so Tikta rasa, it is a bitter taste. It is very difficult to take, no, bitter taste. So Swayam Arojaka, it is very difficult to take the Tikta rasa. But it helps in the Arojaka disorder. Okay, Arojaka Nashaka, Arojaka anorexia, like if you don't feel any taste. Okay, so in that times you can use Tikta rasa pradhana dravya. So it will remove the Arojaka, but for taking Tikta rasa, it is very difficult to take. Okay, Swayam Arojaka, it is very difficult to take Tikta rasa. Okay, it's because of the bitter taste. Okay, because it's very bitter, so because of that it is very difficult to take. But if you take Tikta rasa dravya, it will cure the Arojaka disorder. Anorexia we can cure by using the Tikta rasa. Then it is a Vishakna, it will cure the Visha. For Visha conditions we can use Tikta rasa dravya. Rekta Puya Lasika Shoshaka. Okay, so those who are having Vrana. Okay, so in the ulcer formation there will be recta, bleeding will be there, pus formation will be there, some discharges used to come, no, from the Vrana. So in that conditions you can use Tikta rasa dravya. So through that way these are all will shoshana, it will get dry up. Okay, so it will get stop the bleeding, it will reduce the pus formation, to reduce the discharges. All those, for all those things Tikta rasa pradhana dravya should be given. Then it is a Krimikna Jwarakna Stanya Shodana. Okay, it will cure the krimi, it will cure the jwara, and it will clean the stanya, like stanya shodana. Dosha, Visheshan, all those things we can remove it by using the Tikta rasa dravya. Next one is Kashaya rasa. So the properties of the Kashaya rasa, Samshamaka. So it reduces the conditions. For the Shamana purpose you can use it. Grahi, it will hold the substances. Sandhanagara, it will join the things. Shoshana, drying. Ropana, healing. Stambana, like it will create the obstruction, like suddenly it will stop the whatever things, like if excessive bleeding is there, so by the usage of the Kashaya rasa it will arrest the bleeding. Stambana, stopping. Hridyam, it is very good for our body. Pidayati, Udaram Atmabayati. So, but if you use excessively Kashaya Rasa, it will create bloating. Okay. Shyavatvam Apadayati, it will create black discoloration. Shyava Varna. Then Pakshavada Graham Apatanaka Ardida Prabhrdishcha Ulpadayati. So it can use in the Pakshavada, Apatanaga. Okay, so this type of conditions we can use Kashaya Rasa Dravyas. So these are the properties of the each Rasa. Shadindriya Prasadana is one of the property of Madhura Rasa. Okay, then Indriya Dhridi Karodi, that is done by Amla Rasa. Marga Vishodana, Lavana Rasa. Sarva Rasa Pratyanika Bhuda, that is also Lavana Rasa. Vaktra Shodaga, that is Katu Rasa. Okay, so these type of properties we have to study. These are all very, very important. Okay, these are the properties of each rasa according to Charaka. Okay, according to Sushruta, Madhura Rasa Prahladayadi, so which means it pleases the body. Bhakna Asti Sandhanagara, it will join to the fractured, okay, fracture which is happening in the joints, fracture which is happening in the bones. For in that cases, if you take Madhura Rasa Dravi, it helps in the joining of the Asti and Sandhi. And if you are using excessively, it can lead to Galaganda Shlipada. Okay, if excess Madhura Rasa, it can lead to Galaganda Shlipada Rogas you will be getting. Okay, then Amla Rasa, Shraddha Ulpadayadi Koshta Vidahi. Shraddha Ulpadayadi means like this, it will act as a appetizer, carminative. Okay, but if you take excessively Amla Rasa, it leads to Koshta Vidahi, burning sensation, like a GERD type of conditions you can get. Koshta Vidahi, Bahishi, the excessive cold. Okay, then Paka Karaka, because of the this Amla Rasa will help the inflammation, like suppuration. Okay, for making the thing suppuration, you can use Amla Rasa. Then Lavana Rasa, Bhakta Ruji Ulpadedi, it will give taste to the food. Some Shodana, it will act as a Shodana. Sarva Rasa Pratyaniga, it will like if you mix it with any kind of taste, this Lavana Rasa will be predominantly you can feel it. Marga Vishodana, Sarva Sharira Avayava Mardava Krita, it will make the moistness of the all parts of the body. But if you take excessively, it can lead to Rekta Pitta, Vada Rekta, Amlika, like this burning sensation in the GIT. So that type of conditions can generate if you take excessively Lavana Rasa. Then Katu Rasa, Jihva Agra Badada. Like when you take Katu Rasa, like this okay, pungent taste. So it is a pungent taste. So if you take like a spicy, okay, so this if you take Katu Rasa, then what happen very easily or this water, all those things getting filled up, no? So and you can create a there is a numbness in the because of the excessive this spicy nature, because of the pungent, what happens, it will create numbness in the tongue region. Jihva agra badade, nasika anjas ravayadi. So you will be, while you are taking spicy food, suddenly we will be getting secretions, no? So secretions from the nose you will be getting, and suddenly there is a numbness in the tongue region. All those things you can get because of the Katu Rasa. Tikta Rasa Bhakta Ruji Mapadayadi, so it will create some this astringent taste, like Tikta Rasa, it is a bitter taste, so it will create some very difficult to take that type of food items. Bhakta Ruji Mapadayadi, it is very difficult to take that type of taste dravyas. Then if you take excessively this Tikta Rasa, it can lead to Manya Stamba, Aksheba, Ardida, Shirashula. This type of conditions you can get in your body if you take excessively Tikta Rasa. Then Kashaya Rasa, Vaktram Parishoshayadi. It will clear the excessive discharge in the oral cavity. Okay, Shoshana will be there. Hridayam Kashyate, it will create some pressure in the Hridaya. And if you take excessively Kashaya Rasa, it can lead to Manya Stamba, Aksheba Janaga. So this type of conditions you can get if you take excessively Kashaya Rasa. So the disorders due to excessive usage of the Rasa is very, very important. Okay, so properties of the Rasa and excessive usage of Rasa is very, very important. Then next they have mentioned about Pama and Rakasa, that is Chudra Kushta. So in Pama, Sasrava Kandu Yukta, so there will be discharge will be there, itching sensation will be there. In Rakasa, Nisrava Kandu Rekida, there will be no discharge and there will be no itching sensation. Okay, so these are the difference between Pama and Rakasa. Next one is Charaga and Shushruta. They are telling some definitions related with the Karma, Virya, Adhikarana, all the things they are telling. It's very important. Most of the time we used to get questions from these areas, like Et Kuruvandi, like that shloka they will be telling, and they will tell you to identify what is the definition. Okay, so yet kurvandi tat karma, yena kurvandi tat viryam, yatra kurvandi tat adhikaranam, yatha kurvandi sa kalaha, yatha kurvandi sa upayaha, yat kurvandi tad adhikaranam, yada yad nishpadayadi tat phalam, yada kurvandi sa tada kalam, yada kurvandi sa upayaha. This shloka, it's very important that you have to by heart it. Okay, so it is very important. Most of the time they used to ask this type of quotation, and they will tell you to identify which is the definition. Next one is types of dugdha. Okay, according to Charaga 8, according to Shushruta also 8 varieties of dugdha they have mentioned. Okay, then guna karma, what are the properties of the kshira of each variety? First one is according to Charaga they are mentioning Ega Shefa Dugdha. Okay, Ega Shefa Dugdha means the animals which is having only one horn. Okay, so one horn type of animals are there. From there, if you are collecting the milk, so that is Shakha Gada Vadahara. Okay, Shakha Gada Vadahara for or the Vada which is vitiated in the Shaga Pradesha. For that you can use Ega Shefa Dugdha. Okay, next one is bheda, that is sheep. Okay, sheep. So the milk of the sheep is which is used for the hikka and shwasa. For hikka and shwasa we can give this sheep milk. Okay, then go dugdha, cow's milk, that is a pravaram, it is a superior one among all the varieties. This is the best dugdha. Jivaniyanam rasayanam, it will act as a rasayana for our body. Okay, according to Sushruta, Samanya Lakshana of Dugdha is Sarva Prana Bradam Sadhya, which is harmony for the all living beings. Okay, Sarva Prana Bradam Sadhya. For all kind of living beings, Kshira is a Sadhya. Then Go Dugdha. Okay, Go Dugdha is Alpa Abhishyandi Rasayana. Okay, so it will create only less Abhishyanda to our body, and it is a Rasayana, Go Dugdha. Then Mahisha Dugdha, that is buffalo's milk. Okay, buffalo's milk, it will create Abhishyandi and Nidra Karaga. It will induce sleep. So those who are suffering with insomnia, you can tell the patient to have Mahisha Dugdha. Okay, it will create Nidra Karaga. It will induce the sleeping. Then Aja Dugdha, that means this goat milk. Okay, so Aja Dugdha, goat's milk, that is Shoshana Hidam. Okay, it will good for the dryness, like Shoshana. If you wanted to reduce your weight, or if you wanted to reduce the discharges, all those things, you can use Aja Dugdha, Aja Dugdha. Okay, Sarva Vyadihara, we can give for all kind of disorders. It cures all disorders, and it is good for the dryness. Shoshanam Hidam, Sarva Vyadihara, Aja Dugdha. Next one is Avi Dugdha. So Avi Dugdha, it is good for the Vadaja Roganut, Vadaja Kasa Ulpadaka. Okay, so for all kind of Vada disorders, Avi Dugdha is good. Okay, for Vada Rogas it will reduces, but it will induce Vadaja Kasa. Avi Dugdha will induce Vadaja Kasa. Then Eka Shefa, according to Sushruta, it is Ushna Virya Shakha Gada Vada Nashaka. For Vada which is aggravated in the Shaga Pradesha, in that conditions you can give Eka Shefa Dugdha. Then Untini means camel. Okay, Ushtra. Ushtra Dugdha is Lavana Rasa, very important. Ushtra Dugdha is Lavana Rasa, but it will reduces Krimi Asha Udara Roga Nashaka. Okay, so it will destroy the Krimi, it will destroy the Ashas, it will destroy the Udara Roga. Okay, next one is Karenu. So Karenu is Harenu. Okay, so that is Madhura Kashaya, and it is Chakshushya. Okay, it is good for the eyes. So these are the important properties of the Dugdha. So in that Nidra Karaga is important, Shakha Gada Vada Nashaka is important, Lavana Rasa of Ushtra Dugdha. These are all very important points of the Dugdha. Then Stri Dugdha, okay, breast milk, that is Madhura Rasa, and it is used for the Nasya Nashchodana Karma. We can use Stri Dugdha. Okay, then Pradaha Kalina Dugdha, the morning milk. Okay, morning if you are taking the milk from the animal, so that is Guru and Vishtabhi, like based on the Go Dugdha they are telling. Okay, so morning time if you are taking that milk is Guru and Vishnu. It is very heavy and it will create some obstruction in the body. Sayam Kalina Dukta, in the evening time if you are taking the milk, that is Lekhu, light in nature. Okay, then Kacha Dukta, raw milk, that is also Guru and Abhishyandi. Ubala Dukta, that is boiled milk, that is Lekhu. Okay, then Stri Dukta ko Garma Karne ka Nishedh hai. So the breast milk, it should not be heated. Okay, it is a contraindicated. Next one, they are telling about the Mamsa Guruda. Okay, the gravity of the each parts they are telling, that is not much important. Okay, that you can just leave it, no need to study that one. Okay, then Shushruta is telling Purusha Mamsa is Guru. Okay, for Purusha, like the males, their Mamsa is very heavy in nature, and in females Mamsa is Lekhu in nature. Okay, but in the birds it is slightly opposite. In birds, female birds, their Mamsa is Guru, and male birds, their Mamsa is Lekhu in nature. Okay. So Chaupaye, here they have mentioned Chaupaye means four-legged animals. Okay, four-legged animals. So in the four-legged animals, the Mamsa is Guru. Okay, four-legged animals. In the male, that is Mamsa is Guru. Then four-legged female, their Mamsa is Lekhu in nature. But in birds, exactly opposite. Flesh of the female bird is heavy. Flesh of the male bird is Lekhu in nature. Okay, so in the if you are taking animal meat, so you should take female, in the quadruples, in the female version you have to take it, because that is Lekhu in nature. Okay, if birds if you are taking, then you should take male bird should be taken for the eating, because these two are Lekhu in nature. Then other qualities which is told by Sushruta Acharya, अल्प शरीर वालों में बड़े जानवर का मांस ग्राह्य है. For those who are having small bodies, they should take the मांस of large animals. Okay, those who are having small bodies, they should take मांस of large animals. Okay, then बृहत शरीर वालों में छोटे जानवर का मांस ग्राह्य है. So those who are having very large bodies, they should eat the meat of the small animals. Okay, then upper part of a man is Guru. Okay, upper part of the man is very heavy in nature, and the lower part of the woman is Guru in nature. Okay, more Gurutva it is we can feel in the upper part of the man, and more Gurutva you can feel in the lower part of the woman. Then the meat of the fruit eating birds. Okay, Phala Bakshi Pakshiyonka. Okay, the Pakshi, the birds which is eating the fruits. Okay, fruit eating birds are there. So their Mamsa is Ruksha. Okay, Mamsa Bakshi Pakshiyonka. Okay, like the meat eating birds are there, carnivorous birds are there. Okay, their Mamsa is Brahmana in nature. Okay, fruit eating birds Mamsa is very Ruksha. Carnivorous birds are there, their Mamsa is very Brahmana, it is very thick in nature. Then Malsya Bakshi Pakshiyonka Mamsa. Okay, this some birds they will eat fish, no? So the fish eating birds, their Mamsa is it will aggravate the Pitta dosha. Okay, it is a Pitta Karaka. Okay, so these are some of the additional qualities which is told by Sushruta Acharya. Then Ikshu Vikara they have mentioned, like different preparations of the Ikshu. So based on that, Dhauda Mula, Malsyandika, Khanda, Sharkara. So among that more superior one is Sharkara. Okay, then Madhu Bheda, types of Madhu according to Charaka 4 types, Brahmara, Makshika, Pautika, Kshaudra. According to Sushruta 8 types of Madhu is there, Brahmara, Makshika, Pautika, Kshaudra, Chatra, Ardya, Auda Dalaga, then Dala. These are the different types of Madhu according to Sushruta. So according to Charaka 4, according to Sushruta 8. Then the properties of the Madhu according to Charaga, Makshika is Taila Varna, that is a Sreshta, Paitiga is Ghrida Varna, Brahmara is Shveda Varna, Kshaudra is Kapila Varna. Okay, then according to Sushruta, Makshika, there is a Sreshta and it is a Shwasa Kasa Nashaka to reduce the Shwasa Kasa condition. Then Chatra is a Kushta Prameha Hara, it is good for the Kushta Roga and it is good for the Prameha. Then Ardya, that is used for the Netra Roga. Then Audha Dalaga, it is good for the Swara Vigara. For any voice related disorders, you can use Audha Dalaga. Then Kushta and Vishanashaka. Then Dala, Vamana, Prameha Nashaka. In case if excessive vomiting is there, in that case you can give Dhala. Then for reducing the Prameha also you can use a Dhala type of Madhu. Okay, then Madhu, Vada Karaga, Kapha Nashaka according to Charaka. Okay, it will increase little bit Vada dosha and it reduces the Kapha dosha according to Charaka. Trudosha Nashaka, that is according to Sushruta. Then Prameha mein Madhu Nishiddha nahi hai. So in Prameha Roga, Madhu we can take it. Honey, it is indicated in Prameha Roga. Okay, next one is Dasha Pranayatana. So Dasha Pranayatana means where the life is situated. Okay, so the prana, which is the vital energy, that is located in which all the location, 10 important points are there. In that locations you will be getting the prana. Okay, so the vital energy is located in 10 locations. So according to Charaka, which all the in Sutra Sthana he is telling that Shankha, Trimarma, Khanda, Rekta, Shukram, Ojas, Guda. These are the Dasha Pranayatana locations in Sutra Sthana he has mentioned. But in Sharira Sthana, Shank ke sthan par Nabhi va Mamsaka Samavesh kiya hai. Okay, so instead of Shanga, in Sharira Sthana he has mentioned Nabhi. Okay, Nabhi has mentioned, Nabhi and Mamsa has mentioned in Sharira Sthana. Okay, in Charaga, Sutra Sthana, Sharira Sthana, in both the Sthana, he has mentioned Dasha Pranayatana. In Sutra Sthana, he is telling that Shanga means 2 are there. Okay, 2 Shanga. Okay, right and left temple region. Then Trimarma, Khanda, Rekta, Shukra, Ojas, Guda. These are the Dasha Pranayatana mentioned in Sutra Sthana. But while writing in the Sharira Sthana, instead of Shanga Pradesha, he has mentioned Nabhi and Mamsa. Then rest are same. Okay, like that way he has mentioned in Sharira Sthana. Okay, the same thing is told by Vagbhata, but instead of Shanga Pradesha, he has mentioned Nabhi and Jihva in Dasha Pranayatana. Okay, next one is Kushta Lakshanas they have mentioned. Kapala Kushta. So their features are Vishama Visradani, Jandu Mandi, Krishna Aruna Kapala Varnani. Okay, Vishama Visradani. Vishama Visradani means it is like a it will spread abruptly it will spread abruptly. Okay, ABRUPTLY, abruptly. Okay, Vishama Visradani, it will spread abruptly or like irregular way it will be spreading. Kapala Kushta. Jandu Mandi, there will be worms will be there. Okay, then Krishna Aruna Kapala Varna. So color of the Kapala Kushta is Krishna and Aruna Varna. Okay, next one is Audumbara, that is Tamra Varni, Pakku Udumbara Sadrishya. Okay, so the color is Tamra. Audumbara Kushta color is Tamra and it will be appear like a Pakko Udumbara. Then Mandala Kushta Shveda Romose Vyapta. Okay, so in Mandala Kushta white color hairs you can see. Okay, so whatever the hair follicles which is erased from the Mandala Kushta, that will be white in color. Okay, so that you can see in the Mandala Kushta. Next one is Rishya Jihva. So Rishya Jihva, by the name itself, it will be a tongue of a Rishya. Okay, in that way the Kushta Roga will be appearing. Okay, Rishya Jihva, it is a skin lesion that will be looking like a tongue of a Rishya. So what are the properties? Parusha, Parushani, Aruna Varnani, Behir Andar Shyavani. So the outer portion, okay, the periphery will be Parusha and Aruna Varna. Okay, periphery of the skin lesion is very rough in nature and it is red in color. Okay, and in the middle portion, behir andaha shyavani, so in the center portion it will be like a bluish black color will be there. Okay, periphery will be rough and red in color, and in the middle portion will be shyava varna, bluish black color will be there. So that type of skin lesion is called rishyajihva. Next one is Pundarika. So Pundarika Kushta, it will be looking like a lotus flower. The petal of the lotus flower is there, no? In that way you will be getting a skin lesion. Okay, so the features are Kinare Lal, Madhyame Rekta Shveda Varne. Okay, so there will be center portion will be red in color, and and in the periphery it will be looking like a elevation will be there. So if you just see the this lotus petals, if you just see, so the periphery, that outer portion will be white in color and the inner portion will be very dark in color, no? In that way you will be getting. Okay, so Shveda Rekta Pariyandam. Okay, white color will be there in the periphery, and in the middle portion it will be severe this red color will be there. Okay, Kamala Patra Sadrisha, it will be looking like a lotus petals, how it is will be. In that way you will be getting the skin lesion, that is Pundarika. Next one is Sitma. Okay, so Sitma, it will be looking like a Alabu Pushpa. Okay, Bahuni Alpa Vedana. So this severe lesions will be there, and it is mild pain will be there. Okay, so while in the Sitma Kushta, while you are just rubbing that area, you will be getting some dust particles will be coming out. That is one of the feature of the Sitma Kushta. Okay, if you just rub or scratch the Sitma Kushta, you will be getting some dust particles will be coming out. Okay, so Rejo Grishtam Vimunjati, that you can just note down. Rejo Grishtam Vimunjati, that is one of the symptom of Sitma Kushta. Rejo Grishtam Vimunjati. Okay, while you rub the skin lesion, you will be getting some dust particles will be coming out. Then Kakanaga. So Kakanaga, it will the lesion will be looking like a Kakanandika. That means Gunja. In that way you will be getting the skin lesions. Okay. Then Sushruta has mentioned Dadru Kushta. So Dadru, it will be looking like a Atasi Pushpa Varna. So these are the features of the Maha Kushta. Then Chudra Kushta Lakshana. Ega Kushta Asvedana Malsya Shagalobamam, Charma Kushta Hasti Charmavad, Kidiva Shyava Varna Vrana Sadrishya, Dadru Kujali Va Lalima Yukta Pedaga. Kujali means severe itching sensation will be there, and it will be red in color. Okay, that type of pedagas will be forming, that is Dadru Charmadala Sparsha Sahatva, there will be severe tenderness will be there. Pama Kandu Adikya Srava Adika, so there will be severe itching sensation, severe discharge will be there. Vicharchika Shyava Varna Pedaga Shushka Adikya. Okay, so these are the symptoms of the Chudra Kushta, that already we have seen what are the lakshanas, all those things. Okay, so rest of the things we'll discuss on the next video.